noticed how two different people can tell the exact same joke or share the exact same idea, but one person gets roaring laughter and absolute attention, while the other person just gets awkward silence? In communication psychology, there is a fascinating concept called the 7-38-55 rule, developed by Professor Albert Mehrabian. It states that when we communicate feelings and attitudes, only 7% of our message comes from the actual words we use. 38% comes from our tone of voice, and a whopping 55% comes from our body language. Think about that for a second. You are spending 100% of your energy stressing over that 7%. The perfect grammar, the advanced vocabulary, the exact sentence structure. Meanwhile, you are completely ignoring the 93% that actually makes people trust you, listen to you, and believe you. Today, we are shifting the balance of power back to you.
Welcome back to English with MU, your ultimate destination for self-improvement, mindset shifts, and unlocking your true potential. If you missed part 1 and part 2, don't worry, you can catch up later. But today, in part 3, we are completing the ultimate confidence blueprint. We are talking about charisma, that magnetic, portkacious shakhsiyat that makes you the most engaging person in any room, using only the English you already know. If you are serious about your personal growth and leveling up your communication skills for a global audience, hit that subscribe button right now and join our family. Let's dive in. Let's address a major problem that kills confidence instantly: the robot syndrome. When we get nervous about our English grammar, we freeze up physically. Our voice becomes completely flat, our eyes stare blankly, and our hands get locked at our sides. We look like a computer that is running a heavy background program trying to calculate verb tenses. But here is the truth. Humans do not connect with flawless data. We connect with human emotion. If you look at some of the most influential, charismatic business leaders and public speakers in the US and around the world, they aren't speaking like walking dictionaries. They have presence. If you are naturally a funny, warm, or passionate person in your native language, you have to bring that exact same energy into your English. If you make a grammar mistake, but you deliver it with high energy, an open smile, and expressive hand gestures, people will look at your confidence, not your flaws. Charisma isn't about being perfect, it's about being authentic.
Now let me share a powerful psychological trick that will take all the pressure off your shoulders. A lot of people think that to be a confident English speaker, you have to talk nonstop and dominate the conversation. That is completely wrong. True confidence is knowing how to control the flow of the room. If you are in a high-pressure meeting or a social gathering in the USA and your anxiety starts kicking in, don't force yourself to give a 10-minute speech. Instead, master the art of asking high-value questions. Use phrases like, "That's an incredible perspective. How did you come up with that solution?" Or, "Can you expand a bit more on that point?" Americans love sharing their ideas and talking about their work. By asking a smart question, you immediately shift the spotlight off yourself, giving your brain a few minutes to breathe and relax. Meanwhile, the other person thinks you are a brilliant conversationalist just because you are a great listener. When you finally do speak, the ice is already broken, and you will feel completely in control. So, how do we practically execute this starting tomorrow morning? Here is your high-impact survival guide for whenever you feel the panic rising. When someone asks you a tough question in English, your adrenaline spikes, and your brain tells you to talk as fast as a bullet train. Don't do it. Take a deep breath, stand tall, and count to 3 in your head before you say a single word. That 3-second pause doesn't make you look confused. It makes you look like an absolute authority figure who is carefully selecting a brilliant answer. It forces the entire room to wait for your voice.
I want you to officially ban weak phrases from your vocabulary. Stop starting your sentences with, "I think maybe we could," or "I'm not sure, but perhaps." And absolutely stop saying, "Sorry for my bad English." Delete maybe and perhaps when sharing your professional input. Instead, use high-status phrasing. Based on my analysis, our best option is X. Or my recommendation is that we move forward with this input. Even if your grammar has a tiny slip, your conviction will carry the entire weight of the message. If you are joining a virtual meeting or a group discussion, force yourself to speak up within the first 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be a massive presentation. Even a simple "Good morning, everyone. I agree with that timeline" is enough. The longer you sit in silence during a meeting, the bigger the mountain of fear becomes in your head. Break the ice early. Get your voice into the room, and the rest of the call will feel like a breeze. At the end of the day, my friends, confidence is not a genetic trait that you are either born with or you aren't. It is a daily, disciplined choice. You can choose to stay in your comfort zone, remain silent in the back of the room, nod your head without contributing, and let your incredible ideas stay hidden forever. Or you can choose to be brave. You can choose to accept that your English might not be flawless today, but your voice and your value matter too much to stay silent. You have watched the entire 3-part blueprint. You have the psychology, you have the action steps, and you have the mindset. The tools are in your hands. Now it's time to stop training and start winning. Thank you so much for completing this 3-part journey with me. If this final breakthrough episode gave you that boost of motivation you needed, please smash that like button right now. It really helps our channel reach more people who are striving for self-improvement, just like you. Drop a comment below and type, "I am ready for the challenge," so I know who is taking action today. Check out our other self-improvement playlists on the channel. Keep your head high, speak with authority, and I will see you in the next masterclass. Stay confident.